Squabbling over sewers is a time-honored tradition in Falmouth. The subject first arose in March 1904. Board of Health member Russell S. Nye told town meeting, quote, "It is a question of vital importance that a system of sewerage be established very soon at Falmouth Heights. The conditions there are already driving away a great many wealthy people, and we are liable at any time to have a serious outbreak of epidemic disease." Nye's words fell on deaf ears. Very few shared his sense of urgency. The issue would not die, although the focus changed to Woods Hole. In 1927, Boston engineer Frank A. Barber designed a sewer system with an outfall into Great Harbor. The estimated cost was $55,000. Franklin L. Gifford, artist and charter boat captain, led the opposition. At 1929's town meeting, he proclaimed, "The water in Woods Hole Harbor is as pure as any place on the United States coast. No one has been sick of typhoid in Woods Hole for 50 years. The Finance Committee and Board of Health have never consulted Woods Hole. They promised us hearings and never came to hold them. They sit like Mussolinis in their office and do nothing." This comparison of town leadership to a fascist dictator was met with prolonged bursts of applause. Undiscouraged, engineer Barber next proposed a system to serve Falmouth Village and the Heights. Options included an outfall into Vineyard Sound or a treatment plant at the old racetrack. The price tag was now pushing $150,000. Barber's plan also located a pumping station close to the harbor entrance. Heights property owners were up in arms. Belvedere Plain members chimed in saying, quote, "The expense of a sewer is a burden of which they do not now feel the necessity. They're not opposed to installation on Main Street or any district that needs such facilities," unquote. In other words, who needs a sewer when our cesspools are working just fine? Let that other village get a sewer first. Soon, a stench in the town center, identified with Shiverick's Pond, raised the concern of business owners. Selectmen learned that the Works Progress Administration, WPA, might cover 45% of a sewer's installation costs. Unimpressed, a special town meeting in September 1938 voted down the selectmen's plan. After the vote, a letter arrived from Washington awarding the town $77,000 for the project that had just been killed. Gang of Mussolinis? More like the Keystone Cops. Eventually, mill and eel ponds in Woods Hole became so polluted that shellfishing was prohibited and fear of an epidemic grew. After World War II, acting under a state mandate, town meeting finally approved a sewer for Woods Hole. Huey scientists Albert Redfield and Bostwick Ketchum acted as advisors on the project. By 1948, Woods Hole had its sewer at a cost of $168,625. Throughout the next 3 decades, more sewer plans died in town meeting or at the ballot box. Not until 1986 did Falmouth Village finally receive sewer service. New Silver Beach was approved for a system in 1997, and in 2018, the Heights finally had its sewer. A mere 114 years after Russell Nye warned that it must have one, quote, "very soon." Justine Phillips, the longtime Latin teacher at Falmouth High, liked to tell her students how the ancient Romans had employed a sewer system that put our town to shame. But Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither were its sewers. Why should Falmouth be any different?